Ladies and gentlemen, theys and thems, welcome to Honky Talkin featuring your host with the most names, Tyler Lance Walker.
That's me. I've got a tiger by the tail. It's plain to see. You're my spotlight guy. Tips. Yep. Well, I won't be much when you get through with me. Hey, buddy, how are you? I'm losing weight and turning mighty pale. My wife. Hey, how's it going? Hi. And it looks like I've got a tiger by the tail. Put in the dance floor tonight. Well, I thought the day I met you, you were meek as a lamb. Hey, just the kind to fit my dreams and plans. Now the pace we're living takes a wind from the sails, and it looks like I've got a tiger by the tail. Yeah, I've got a tiger by the tail, it's plain to see. Well, I won't be much when you get through with me. It's a tripping hazard. I'm losing weight and turning mighty pale. Don't worry, it's fine. And it looks like I've got a tiger by the tail. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Honky Talkin! Stop. That's enough. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Honky Talkin. I'm your host with the most names, Tyler Lance Walker Gill. One more time for me. Hey, and how about that house band over there? Give it up for the Wolfm'n one time. Hey, Chris, you're back. Chris is back. Chris was gone for a couple weeks. How was your trip to Mexico, aside from, the cartel stuff? The terrorism. Yeah, terrorism aside, real nice trip. No big deal, pretty good. All right, we'll have some of that. Don't worry about it. What a crowd we've got out here, huh? I don't think I need to use the crowd sounds tonight. Probably gonna, though. You can. Wow. I like the buttons. I'm gonna keep pushing the buttons. Hey, show of hands, who is here at Honky Talkin for the first time tonight? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, sorry. Something stuck in my throat there. I'm just kidding. Some of you might be from out of town, but if you're not, fuck you. Seriously, we've been doing this for almost 3 years. Fuck you. Again, I'm kidding. I'm very glad you're here. If this is your first time, I wish you had come before now, being that this is very possibly the last show we're going to get to do here at the Tiger, as I assume we'll be broadcasting from some sort of nuclear fallout shelter in the very near future. Tiger looks good like that, though. I don't know. Again, I'm kidding. I can't tell, but I'm pretty sure we're all relatively poor in this room, and I don't think any of us are going to make the fallout shelter guest list. So, no big deal there. None of us making it onto Elon's rocket to Mars. More on that in just a moment. Let's give a shout out to the rest of the crew tonight. Most importantly, my spotlight guy. Spotlight guy, what's your name? Gary is what he said, I think. Gary, is this your first time at the show? Oh, okay, good. Well, now you have a job, Gary, but you also get this lovely headshot. Come get that now. Give it up for Gary one time. I love you, Gary. Say it back. Say it back. Okay, thank you. All right, give it up for DJ Casey on the ones and twos, a.k.a. DJ Loud. Casey, how's your nuclear fallout plan? You got one going? No? Okay. Well,
I haven't got one going yet.
you better get on that. I think it's about time. We got Matt on the camera back there. Matt is live streaming this show all around the world. Now, Matt, how many people are tuning in from all across the globe?
We got 11.
That's a big number for us. Last week, what did we have last week? 18? What the fuck happened last week? Oh, did you lie? Really? What was it really? You son of a bitch. Okay, Matt, get that Venmo code up for the folks at home. All right, I'm going to get us on track here. We have a fantastic show lined up. Let me tell you what we got in store for us tonight. Our musical guest is a handsome young man with a bright future ahead of him. We're hoping this show tonight can be a sort of launching pad for his career. Bonny Prince Billy is here, everybody. That's cool. Our second guest is the co-founder and general manager of Art FM, also known as 97.1 WXOX. Tonight, I'll show her why I think I'd make a great radio DJ, but also why I'm 100% unhirable. Sharon Scott is in the house tonight. And then, finally, I'll join my friends over there to play and sing on a handful of songs, mainly to show you newbies that I'm a triple threat, just like J-Lo. I'm talking about singing, hosting, and singing. Now, every week, the band and I talk to our musical guests. We choose a theme for the house band set, and this week's theme just so happens to be pretty relevant to current events, a little on the nose, as we chose to do some songs about doomsday. That's me under the desk there. Quick side note. If you've been paying attention, you've noticed that this is the second AI image I've shown you tonight, which means I've wasted about 30 ounces of water or so. I know. To counteract that, I haven't showered since Friday night. So don't come at me, you fucking hippies. I'm one of you. Smell me. I have the proof. Now, we chose this theme days before we started a new forever war, so this was completely coincidental. Honestly, who could have seen this coming? Seriously, I think that this was completely unfathomable that this would happen. You know what? I'm beginning to think that FIFA Peace Prize was bullshit. Anyway, we're going to ring in the new war with some Armageddon classics, so stick around for that later on in the show. Now, in case you're new here, here's everything else you need to know. We all get paid in tips on this show, so when I come around in the big old tip hat, that means it's time to cough up a little bit of dough. That's how we keep the show free, and if you don't have cash, you can Venmo my ass. If you miss the tip jar altogether, you can put some money in the tip pumpkin back there. Speaking of, the Tyler Lance Roller Grill is open. You smell it, probably. Yuck. Now, every week I hunt down the best dog deal I can find at the Dirty Kroger up the street, and this week I got some Oscar Mayer cheese dogs.
Cheese dogs.
That's the response I expected, pretty much. That was pretty good. And because it's Oscar Mayer, I have to. I got a weenie whistle. Okay, now those dogs are 1 for 3, 2 for 5. It's the best damn dog deal in town. We're on the honor system back there, so please put some cash in that pumpkin or pay via the Venmo code. All this money is going to the band, of course. We also have some World Tour shirts for sale. All we have left back there are XLs and 2XLs, and everything must go. We're selling them bad boys for $20, and when they're gone, they're gone. But in new merch news, I recently bought a little camera that prints these cute little thermal label stickers, just like this one I have here on my laptop that you can see there. Cool thing about this is I can make any image into a sticker on the spot. So if you think about it, that means I have unique merch for every single show now. That means that you can bring home a piece of that AI slop that I made for the show, but in analog form, right? That makes it better, right? You guys like analog stuff. Analog AI slop? No? Okay. Well, this one's not AI slop. Last call for Stephen King's tit. I have one of these left. It's the best sticker that exists. Someone made that. Now, you can get that for $5. All that money also goes to the band. Lastly, go follow us on social media. Tell your friends to do the same. We're on all the platforms that matter. But what really matters is that you're here in this room with us on a Tuesday night, and God damn it, we just appreciate the fuck out of that. So give yourselves a hand for coming out. Thank you very much.
All right, y'all, it looks like we're ready to get this show on the road, but first, a quick word from our sponsors this evening, and I do have a whole bunch of them, so listen close as I blaze through these bitches, okay? Straights and gays, thems and theys, this portion of the program is brought to you by the longest-standing sponsor on the show, and my meanest friend by far, Mr. Matthew Mead. Give it up for Matthew. This week, Matthew wants me to remind you that because it's peak RuPaul season, his business is a little backed up, and he would greatly appreciate your patience if you have any outstanding orders with him. Now, this is, of course, for Matthew's side hustle. It's a little company he started last year called Serving Puss, where he provides drag queen-style makeovers for house cats. And I'll tell you what, this is a product that I can personally stand behind. A few months back, he gave my cat Susan a little makeover, and now she'll only go by her drag name Glitterbox, which is honestly the cutest thing. Casey, that pun was just for you, buddy.
Thank you.
Layers to it. Now, if you have a cat in the house, do yourself a favor and give Serving Puss a try. You'll be gagged by your fierce, fishy feline or your money back. And by money back, we mean you'll receive a $10 gift certificate for Anastasia Beverly Hills Cosmetics, and that's the tea, stupid. As always, thank you, Matthew, for supporting the show.
Try it, meow.
Try it right now. Damn it. That's why we pay you, Casey. We don't pay Casey. All right, friends, this next portion of the show is brought to us by our very own drummer, Cristoforos. Thank you, Chris. Now, you bought these ads. Now, Chris was out of town for a couple weeks, and before he left, he paid me to run a couple ads while he was gone. Unfortunately, because he was gone, I kind of forgot about it. I spaced a little bit. That's my bad, Chris, but better late than never. So here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 long years, Nelly Pearl is making their way back to the stage. Hell yeah, that's exciting. Now, join us at Zanzibar, February 28th at 8 p.m., which is this past Saturday at 8 p.m. Did anyone go? It was good, wasn't it? It was a great, I'll tell you, I guess this ad was a little more time sensitive than I realized, Chris. That's my bad. But since you paid for 2, I will hold up my end of the bargain. We'll run this again next week. All right, buddy? Thank you. Sorry. Ladies and gents, this portion of the show is brought to us by Billy T and Charlie Lee of Derby City Hillbilly Highway. Hell yeah. We have fans in the crowd. Now, grab yourself a sarsaparilla or a libation of your choosing and join us for 2 tawdry hours of throwback honky-tonk music, all vinyl classic country, western, and bluegrass music. Dust off those boots, rhinestone shirts, and nudie suits, and enjoy some pedal steel guitar, stand-up bass, horns, and occasional yodeling. Fusing blues, rock and roll, and country, you can almost smell the sawdust on the floor. Turn into Derby City. Tune in to Derby City Hillbilly Highway every Saturday from 3 to 5 p.m. on 97.1 WXOX, one of many great Art FM shows. Very appropriate ad tonight. Thank you, guys. That's great. All right. Where my knock bar people at? Knock bar people? We got some. Casey, anyone who just held their hand up, you want to go around and get their keys, if you don't mind.
I'll grab their wallet, too.
They shouldn't be this far out from Germantown. It's a little late. You know what? It's a little late. Anyway, this portion of the program is brought to us by our friends at the Knock Bar, and they would like me to let you know about a show coming up this Friday night. In the spirit of everyone's favorite alcoholiday, St. Patrick's Day, the Fogues are making their triumphant return. Hell yeah. Now, if you don't know, the Fogues are the world's greatest Pogues cover band that only come out a couple of times a year once the beer turns green. As a matter of fact, we're going to have them here on this show on St. Patrick's Day, since that's a Tuesday, so that's a top secret. Don't tell anyone. However, this is a band that is best experienced in a stinky, sticky dive bar with no room to move around and no sound guy to tell the band to turn down those fucking amps. And that is exactly the experience you're going to have at Knock Bar this Friday night. Show starts at 9 p.m. No cover, and I'll be there working, so come on through and give me some money. All right, that'll be good. Here we go, folks. This portion of the program is brought to you. I have so many fucking ads this week. Everyone found out that Bonny Prince Billy is going to be on the show, and they They're trying to take advantage of me by giving me money. Anyway, folks, this portion of the program is brought to us by our friends at the Pete Foundation, presenting Love Yourself, a folk festival and benefit for the Pete Foundation this Sunday, March 8th at 5 p.m. right here at the Tiger. You heard that right. It's a 5 p.m. show on a Sunday. This crowd looks the right age to get excited about that. All right. Performers include some of my favorites in town. We got Rhodey, Relay, Cam Clark, Ellie Ruth, Kate Justice, Katie Did It, and Shannon Vetter. Sick lineup. The show's $20 for hours of entertainment and for a good cause. Again, that's this Sunday right here on this very stage. Tickets are available online or at the door. You don't want to miss it. Okay. One more, I promise. Ladies and gentlemen, this next portion of the program is brought to us by our friends at Ufta Hospitality. Give it up for Ufta. Now, Ufta is the parent company for 3 of my favorite restaurants in town. Their OG flagship Grime Burger Kitchen, which was famously featured on Guy Fieri's Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, and is still cranking out the best burger in town after almost 14 years. At the corner of Poplar and Trevilian, they've also got the best, maybe the only Scandinavian-inspired slider bar in America, Oscar's Slider Bar. And right upstairs from there is S'more Nordic Bakery, which is the only place in the region where I can get lefse like my little Norwegian grandma used to make. You guys all had a little Norwegian grandma, right? No? Well, now's a perfect time to go see what you're missing, okay? Check out all the Ufta businesses, and thanks, as always, to Liz and Jesse for supporting the show. All right. Are you guys ready to get this bitch on the road? Wolfies, give me some music. Let's get Bonny Prince Billy on up here. Come on up here. Give it up for the Wolfm'n one more time, huh? Okay, guys, now, while these guys are getting ready, I'm going to read you, you guessed it, one more little advertisement. Ladies and gentlemen, this portion of the program is brought to you by Long Piss Lager, the official beer of Honky Talkin. This is real now. This delicious light beer is brought to us by Louisville's own Monic Beer Company, and every one of these beers you buy puts a little bit of money right into the very shallow pockets of those Wolfmen leaving the stage. You can tell how poor they are. Now, every week at halftime, I tell you guys you have just enough time for a short shit or a long piss. And if you drink it right, Long Piss Lager is guaranteed to make you piss longer than you thought was humanly possible to piss. It'll feel like too much piss, but our piss doctor on staff has reassured me it's the exact right amount of piss. Now, at only $6 and 4% alcohol, Long Piss Lager is the perfect Tuesday beer. Please drink it responsibly. Never drink and drive. Special thanks to Monic for letting me put piss in the name of one of their beers. And for legal and ethical reasons, I have to tell you, no piss was used in the making of Long Piss Lager. Okay? All right. All right, friends.
Say it again.
Say it one more time.
Say it again.
The piss?
Yeah.
No piss was used in the making of Long Piss Lager. All right, friends, our first guest is a songwriter and actor, a surprisingly elegant dancer, a collaborator, a dad, a living folk hero, a Louisville legendary weirdo. He has a new album coming out in 3 days via No Quarter entitled We Are Together Again. Please give it up for Bonny Prince Billy.
Welcome in. We are so lucky to have you as our friend. The floors all need cleaning, the puppies need weaning, and all of the gifts we were given are gone. The blankets need shaking, there's drugs that need taking, then hands that need holding from now until dawn. Come over. we wake and the world is a pearl for our ring. Then we're confronted by every hard thing. The children are sick, please get over here soon. You and your wisdom seem always immune. Open all windows, burn sweet-smelling wood, and sort through the memories, retaining the good, and burying the bad in the yard, in the garden, and soften our hearts, 'cause it's bad when they harden. This mortal has immortal needs, satisfied wholly today by an army of friends staunching blood where she bleeds. What is time anyway? The cellar needs sweeping, the promise needs keeping, to always invite joyful noise to our place. The bathtub needs draining, but I'm not complaining. I just want your kisses all over my face. Come over, welcome in. We are so lucky to have you as our friend. Come over, we're waiting for you to help us accomplish what we have to do. We'll give you such treasure when everything's through. It's fine to have friends as devoted as you. Thanks. Welcome here. Yeah, we're so happy to be here. Terrible times, really awful, but good times in here. Thanks to Tyler. Yeah. There is this new record. Oscar's got it over there for sale, and these songs are from it. And our next one is a friend named Joe. Yeah, this song is called "Friend Named Joe." Friend named Joe. I hadn't left the house for weeks or answered any calls. I hadn't changed my filthy sheets. There were footprints on the walls. I'd spent my days in darkness and my nights as terror's friend. When Joe came by, put hand on thigh and lifted me again. Everybody's got a friend named Joe, someone to tell your dreams to when there's nowhere else to go. Someone who'll say that you're okay when for reals you just don't know. Everybody's got a friend named Joe. I couldn't understand why all my friends had gone away. When I tried to speak, well, bitterness choked all I had to say. Love me, leave me, hug me, beat me, the the cycle never ends. But Joe lights up trajectory. Yes, he's that kind of friend. Everybody's got a friend named Joe. You fly and flee, dear Joe, showed me, and what you're always chasing is all around and up and down, abandoning, embracing. Joe was careless, Joe was careful, he comes and goes mysterious. He folds and tidies all my woes when I'm lost and delirious. Everybody's got a friend named Joe. And when it seems like life is just a series of delusions, Joe can show that even though it all feels like illusion, it's real, and yesterday bears no resemblance to tomorrow. We fly towards death so full of life and love and joy and sorrow. Got a friend named Joe, someone to tell your dreams to when there's nowhere else to go. Someone who'll say that you're okay when for reals you just don't know. Got a friend named Joe. Everybody's got a friend named Joe. Woo. Strange Trouble, okay, cool. Thanks. You'll see the fix is in because on Tuesday nights usually I'm at Turner's watching my daughter do gymnastics, and one of her best friends there has traditionally been Joe Manning's daughter Sylvia, and so as I've worked on this song over the past couple of years, I can't help but have Joe Manning stuck in my head, and I know he was here not too long ago. And then also Michael Washburn, who I think was here last week from Kentucky Waterways Alliance, he wrote sort of the promo liner notes for this new record. So it's just like the Epstein files. We're all connected in terrible ways.
Just like it.
Dark. Just like it. What else do you have? That's the material we're given these days.
Nothing.
Yeah. Oh, life is full of trouble. The short and long is all the same. Right and wrong is all distorted. If you're confused, well, I don't blame you. It seems the rules were all illusions. A house of postcards tumbling down. We lift our eyes to man-made constellations with an agony profound. And strange tastes like trouble, and trouble tastes like strange. Keep your eyes open and your mouth shut, and please stay away from danger. Do we crave the disarray that comes with the pain of rearranging? Because change tastes like trouble, and trouble tastes like change. Where is the spirit? Where is the guide? And why are we so afraid that we'll be forced to lie down in this bed that we have made. We give our hearts, we give our brains, we give our blood, we give our breath, we give ourselves, we give our children to a construct we call death. Oh, and strange tastes like trouble. Yes, and trouble tastes like strange. Keep your eyes open and your mouth shut, and please stay away from danger. Do we crave the disarray that comes with the pain of rearranging? Because change tastes like trouble, yes, and trouble tastes like change. Hey! What do we do? What do we do?
What do we do?
Where do we go? Where do we go?
Where do we go?
Where do we come
Where do
from?
we
Where
come
do we come
Where do
from?
we
I'm
come
asking you
from?
because I
Asking
sure as
you
hell
because
don't
I
know.
don't
But
know.
strange tastes like trouble, yes, and trouble tastes like strange. Keep your eyes open and your mouth shut, and please stay away from danger. Do we crave the disarray that comes with the pain of rearranging? Because change tastes like trouble, oh, and trouble tastes like change. And don't we love the taste of trouble? And don't we pray for beneficent change? This is Maggie Halfman, you probably know that. Thomas Deacon, you probably know that. Jacob Duncan, of course you know that. Like I say, Oscar Parsons is back there. I am Bonny Prince Billy, and representing at least. All these songs are new songs on this record. Yeah, Maggie sings on all these songs. But we have loads of Louisville people. There's like 17, 18, 19 people playing and singing on this record. Lots of voices. It's beautiful. We made it at End of an Ear with Jim Marlowe. I think he said he made 23 records last year. Jim recorded there. Anyway, one more. This song sort of came out today with a music video made by my friend Braden King. Okay. Life is scary. We are scared. We've arrived here unprepared. Things are changing. We are learning, though many scary things don't change. We are finding when we're looking, people have obstructed vision. Frightened people always hiding out in their homes upon the range. The human times have come and gone. We must accept our rule is done. Though love is sown and will live on. Come to me, let me see your eyes once more before the storms come again. Well, we were born here. We are are lucky. That's why we're so bright and plucky. Why we are so hale and hearty. We've been given all the keys. We'll pack up and go to town. That's where it all is going down, where everything is full collapsing, falling right in front of me. The human times have come and gone. We must accept our rule is done. Though love is sown and we'll live on. Come to me, let me see your eyes once more before the storms come again. We are all cogs, we are all dollars, born to starch the wealthy's collars. To have much more must we bear witness before we learn a way to be that isn't daunted, isn't haunted, is a friend to those unwanted and to those who are most deserving of all our love entirely. The human times have come and gone. We must accept our rule is done. Though love is sown and we'll live on. Come to me, let me see your eyes once more before the storms come again. We yield our time. Thank you all. Okay.
It's pretty cool. Bye, Maggie. You were so good. It's your birthday? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Maggie. Happy birthday to you. No, we hang out now. We'll just hang out for a while. Hey, you horny boys, get on over here.
All right.
I love having horny boys on stage. Well, Bonny Prince Billy or Will Oldham. Yeah. Should I refer to you as Will today?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, you can refer to me as Tyler Lance Walker Gill, the whole thing. Right. Every time. Now, it's very great to have you on the show. I've been excited about it for a long time. You've done a lot of great interviews, a lot of great shows. Why is this one so meaningful and important to you?
It's really close to my house.
Yeah. That helps. Yeah. That does help. I get
roll
better
down
guests.
here, and I just need someone to roll me back up.
What's your address? Where do you live?
Wait a second.
I'll
you
show
know
up.
my address.
I probably do. I think I've snuck around there. We have done some stuff together before. We recorded a song once. Do you remember this?
Oh, yeah.
It's been a while. It's been almost 10 years. We did a cover of Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain with Michael Cleveland and our buddy Oscar Parsons over there.
Yeah, Oscar!
And I actually have proof of it. Do you guys want to? There we go. There we are.
AI slop.
It's AI slot. You know, you can't believe anything I put up there now.
I know Tyler Lance Walker Gill.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome, Tyler Lance Walker Gill.
Thank you. You're good at this. Now, I don't have the audio of it. I don't know where that is.
It's probably where it should be, I guess.
In the trash can somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking I'd like to put it out. I just, I don't know when.
Yeah.
And I think what we should do.
It's a good time now. Do it now.
I think so too. I think what we should do is record another song and put it in, and it'll be like a 7-inch,
Okay.
10 years in the making. You want to do that?
I love that idea,
Yeah?
yeah.
Matt, clip that up for me. I want to have proof that he said he's going to do it. Okay. We got it? Okay. All right. Do you have anything else real nice that you wanted to say about me? I'm just collecting clips right now. We're going to be posting this just nonstop.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, your writing is strong.
Okay.
It's
Well,
really nice.
that's nice. That was a real
I
one.
did not know you were Norwegian.
What? You can't tell?
No.
I'm only partially Norwegian, just a little bit. Now, okay, here's the big question that I wanted to ask you. I brought up Oscar because I want to know, this isn't something that Mark Maron's going to ask you about, I want to know how you met that goofy hillbilly over there and how you roped him into going out on the road with you and all these
Gosh,
things.
that's been a long time ago. How many years?
Oscar, that's for you.
25 years ago.
Is it really? Wow.
And we were in Harrisburg, Virginia, playing a show, maybe on the 4th of July? 4th of July, 25 years ago. And you know how young he is now. He was even younger then. He was not legally allowed to come into the venue where we were performing.
Oh, really?
That's right.
Tisk,
He
tisk.
drove from his home in Sugar Grove, Virginia, to potentially try to go to the show. But we did get to have. He brought some blueberry moonshine with him, homemade, not by his home, but made around where he's from.
Yeah. Home place made,
Yeah.
somewhere around there.
And then I had no idea what was coming. Because then he eventually moved to Louisville, and that was very exciting. And
Mm-hmm.
it's been.
The rest is history.
Yeah.
He's just been out on the road.
He's the godfather of our child. He officiated at our, said the vows and all that at the wedding. And we have a lot of.
You trust him with a lot of stuff. That's a choice.
I know how far I can trust him.
I like him too. He and I share a birthday, so we've always been, pretty tight. So I wanted to, that was the big scoop for me, was the Oscar story.
Yep.
Now, I do want to ask you, I had a bunch of music questions. We don't have a ton of time with the format of this show, so answer these next ones just few
Fast.
words as possible.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. What was it like meeting Johnny Cash?
It was great.
Okay. That's great.
Can you speed it up?
Yeah, I'm running short on time. How does John Anderson smell?
Have you heard White Noise?
That's
Do you know that song?
yes.
Yeah. I kept thinking about it with your Honky Talkin. It reminds me of White Noise.
That's what he smells like?
No. Do you know the song White Noise that he sings?
Yeah.
With Josh Turner? White
Yes.
Noise coming from the White Boys? Yeah. The honkies are a tonkin, he says. In it.
Yeah. I love John Anderson.
I love John Anderson.
See, we're taking too long here. All right. What was it like working with the legendary producer David Ferguson on The Purple Bird?
It's a dream come true.
That's enough words. Perfect answer. Now, okay, speaking of The Purple Bird, when you had these stickers made, did you anticipate that people would manipulate them to make it look like you were cranking one out? at the
Absolutely.
knockback?
Absolutely. Frankly, there's nothing coincidental about any of the merch or any of the words or any of the songs.
Good. I wanted to have a gotcha moment there, but instead, you've affirmed it, and that's what I want.
You done been got, Tyler Lance Walker Gilliam.
I'm really excited about the rest of the show.
Me too.
Yeah.
I am too.
have a
Sharon's
question?
going to
Yeah.
come up. We're going to hang out.
Yeah, that's going to be
All right, I do want to backtrack really
Yeah.
quick because I asked you about Johnny Cash. It's the coolest thing in the world that you got to do some stuff with him.
It's pretty darn close to it.
It's incredible. For
Yeah.
me, I'm like, it blows me away.
It's unbelievable.
And on that track that he recorded, you sang the backing vocals for that.
Yeah.
And, you know, he did all these tracks from all these crazy artists and stuff, and they're not all, you know, performing with him. How did that come to pass?
Okay, you want to hear it?
I would love to
I'll
hear
do it
that
really
story.
fast.
You can slow down.
Okay, so
we got through the fast part.
So we were playing. We'd heard that maybe he had cut a demo of it. Someone said that, and then Rick Rubin came to a show in New York City at the Bowery Ballroom, probably year 2000, probably something like that. And so he came up and said, "Yeah, we're working on this song." And I said, "I'd heard that." He said, "It'd be great if you could play some piano on it. You know, would you do that?" And I was like, "Yeah, absolutely. I'd totally love to do that." He said, "Okay, here's my number, and just give me a call and we'll work it out." So I called him the next day, and he didn't answer, and I left a message. I said, "Rick Rubin, this is Will Oldham. I cannot play piano." And then I said, "But John and June are both very dear to my heart, very important to me musically and otherwise. And if they're, I don't expect you're ever going to actually record the song. I don't expect you're ever going to release it or anything like that. That's all fine. But if there were any way that I could come to the recording studio one day and be a fly on the wall and meet John and June, that would mean the world to me." So he called back and said, "Okay, in a couple weeks we have a session out in California, in Hollywood," and he told me when it was, and I flew out there and rented a car, and on the day the session was supposed to be, and I keep calling, and there's no answer. But eventually, at like 2, someone answered the phone and says, "Oh yeah, Rick's just getting out of bed right now. Come on over."
Of course.
And went over, and Johnny Cash, Rick Rubin said, "Johnny, this is Will Oldham. He wrote that I See a Darkness song." And Johnny Cash said, "Well, let's work on that song now then." It's like, okay. And went in, he wasn't happy with his singing on the song. So first they had me do a guide vocal, and then they put both voices up in the speakers, and the voices sounded so contrasty, kind of nice together.
Yeah.
So then they said, "Okay, well, at the end, you do some voices with this." And Ferg is at David Ferguson is at the mixing
Is this
board.
how you met Ferg,
That's
too?
how I met him.
Yeah.
And then, so Johnny Cash tried to sing to my guide vocal. He couldn't. I'm like I can't hear a mistake, but he's, I just still don't like it. I still am not happy with it. It's blowing my mind.
Yeah.
And then someone suggests that I just go sit next to him in the vocal booth and conduct his take. So I sat, closer than we are, and the beginning guitar, which is I think Randy Scruggs playing acoustic guitar, plays, and then he's just like looking at me, and I'm like, throughout the whole song, each time he's supposed to enter every line, I'm like, and he's looking at me like, and sings, and that was the take.
And you're sitting there, and when he just opens his mouth, and there comes Johnny Cash's voice.
There it comes, and then we finished. June got there and got to sit on the couch and talk to her about stuff, and then they started into recording the song "That Lucky Old Sun." Do you know that song? That lucky old sun's got, I think it was a Ray Charles hit. A bunch of people did it, and they're like, "Let's do this as the next song." So then they just started making the magic happen, and within an hour, they had a take of "That Lucky Old Sun," so I got to just sit there. I already done my part, and just watch that happen.
Hang out for some of the session.
Pretty cool story, Will.
It was nutballs, yeah, like I said.
Fuck. That's so cool. Every episode of this show is going to suck from here on out, dude. That's insane. All right. I want to talk a little bit about this town in which we live, because you champion this town like no one else, and I love that so much. We all grew up here. We're all Louisville people here, so they like it. They like it here. Here's a quick question. The city's changing all the time. What are some of the places that you miss the most? And what are some of the places, and this could be anything. This could be record stores or restaurants or whatever. What are some places you miss, and what are some places that we gotta, not sleep on while we're still around, while they're around?
This was the Butchertown Pub. This is where my wife's parents met in line at the bathroom here at the Butchertown Pub. And this was...
It's a tale as old as time.
Tale as old as time, yeah. There were a lot of good shows here at Butchertown Pub. We're happy to be here. Happy to be here now. There used to be Ollie's Trolleys in multiple locations in town.
Yeah. The one is still hanging on.
The one is still hanging on. It doesn't feel good to go there necessarily.
They intentionally make you feel bad when you go there. I like that.
There was a place called the Rib Crib, which was on Shelby and Broadway, and it was just open for about 9 months, and it was the best barbecue ribs I ever had. Yeah, really, really fine. Sugar Dough, which was where Sergio's World of Beers, the cafe and place to see
Which
music.
I think we may have met there. I used to work
Sergio's?
there.
Yeah.
Just, weird times back in the day.
Yeah.
There are still a lot of great places. What do you think of the current state of the music scene in town? Because I think I saw you out in the crowd on Thursday when I was playing with Katie Peabody.
Yeah.
You get around town. How do you think that's going? And what do you see with the music scene just in general right now? I feel like it's a weird time. I think things are shifting and changing.
What do you expect? I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I don't know. Like I say, on this record, there's something like 17, 18, 19 people, most of whom are, right here in town. Other than like maybe 3 people were out of town, and even we have like recent Louisvillians like Thomas here, lifelong Louisvillians like Jacob, who are everywhere musically all the time. I don't know. We've got Louisville Folk School. I think I have my Louisville Folk School T-shirt on right now. We've got WXOX, Art FM. We've got
that's right,
Louisville Academy of Music, and it just seems like venues are happening, and there's so much great music and great people. There was a show a month or so ago. It was a benefit show, celebration for Teresa Brenzel, who was a drummer in Juanita, and that show was just slamming from top to bottom. And Teresa's up there giving her thank you speech and saying fuck cancer, fuck ice, and recognizing what she was experiencing, which was essentially the music community, and which includes people who don't necessarily play music but are aware of it and love it.
Yeah.
They're there for her, And most people have never seen Juanita, and they because Juanita plays in unpredictable places and ways.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. This is top secret. They may be playing at Knock Bar on Halloween, so don't tell anyone about that.
They're playing Seed Time on the Cumberland at Apple Shop in the beginning of June, because we're going to play there too. Yeah.
Well, you're making the point that I kind of hoped you would make, which is that the music scene is still alive. It's still happening. And
oh my gosh, what was that thing that happened at the skate park recently, where it was the last of a series of like?
That is one of the things where the kids are just going nuts, and that is
getting older.
That is the indicator.
It's crazy. I think it's strong, and also Lacey and Tori and Katie also sing on this record. Sort of, their 3 voices together on the opening and closing songs.
Yeah. So, all right, well, let's talk a little bit more about the new record. It sounds like you've collected all my favorite musicians in town and got them to do some stuff.
You don't even know. Grace Rogers is on it?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So it is homegrown AF, this record.
It's so nice. It is just, it's a heavenly thing to sit there and listen to all these people singing and playing.
I mean, we're blessed with so many crazy talented people.
Indeed.
In this town. And I'm so happy to see you tapping into that. Of course, you didn't ask me to do anything, which is fine. Now,
it was a Tuesday night, and someone said,
and
I think he's doing his show.
I'm booked on Tuesdays.
Yeah. You're
that
too
makes
busy.
sense. All right, that new album comes out everywhere on the 6th, but Oscar has some for sale.
Yeah,
tonight.
Oscar has them for sale. You can go and buy them on compact disc and LP.
And he has some T-shirts over there too, so... We'll send everyone over there. Honored to have you on the show tonight. Honored to have all you guys on the show. We'll have you back to goof off with us in a little bit. Guys, give it up for Bonny Prince Billy.
Thank you, Tyler Vance Walker Gill.
Thanks, buddy. All right. Now that buzzer means it's halftime. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we'll talk with Sharon Scott about the importance of art and accessibility, and then the boys and I are going to send off the world with a bang. But first, we're doing a hard 20-minute break. So be back here in this room in 20 minutes. That's just enough time for a short chit or a long piss. Go buy some merch from Oscar, of course. We'll see you back here at, let's call it 9:15.
This is the official Honky Talkin halftime show.
How long should the what be?
Brought to you by the Whirling
If you're
Tiger.
eating really well, it should be like one and done.
Man, I've had some great shit sleep.
Shut the hell up now. You know, this is my favorite part of the show where I'm the only one talking again. Seriously, one of the main reasons that we do this show as a weekly thing is because I want people to show up, you know, see each other every week because they become regulars, have some time to fellowship, you know, hang out, catch up. But that time has passed. It is only 20 minutes, and it's over now. Spotlight guy, Gary, where you at? Good work, Gary. Give it up for Gary one time. Okay, now, of course, everyone knows Gary, but during the break, we selected our judge for the evening. Give it up for Judge Dan.
Judge Dan.
Get him, Gary. Be-do, wap-a-ba-da-ba, Judge Dan. Now, if you're new, I'm assuming we do still have some new folks here in the crowd tonight. So let me explain. Each week, the band and I play some songs that we learned this week, and the only quote-unquote rehearsal we get is we get to run everything once and sound check. So I like to have a judge in place to score us on our performance and mostly to shame us for our fuck-ups. I feel like it raises the stakes, and that is how I get off sexually, okay?
In the criminal justice system, there are people represented by two separate yet equally important groups.
Bop, bop, bop. And then, you know, we get to do that multiple times, so that's fun.
Judge
too.
Dan.
Judge Dan presiding. I hope there's not too many people who came expecting a much longer Bonny Prince Billy performance tonight. I'm sorry, this show is mostly about me. The guests portion are about 20%, and then it's all my special microphone time. But Bonny Prince Billy is going to come back. We're going to do a couple of songs during our Doomsday set. It's going to be really fun. Now, last night, for some extra inspo, I sat down and watched the Michael Bay masterpiece, Armageddon. And I guess I had forgotten how Michael Bay, that Michael Bay movie is. It's like the most Michael Bay movie. First 30 seconds, I was hard as a fucking rock. You know what I mean? It was like, I think that Michael Bay movies, I think they have this like Bluetooth connection to straight guys' dicks. Just Bluetooth connect. Just got me fucking fired up, man. It's the worst movie I've ever seen. It's so bad. Now, I dove into Michael Bay's IMDb page like you do when you're watching a movie that's insufferable. And I found that aside from Armageddon, which is a 2.5-hour Aerosmith music video, he directed a ton of really great music videos, the most notable being the greatest music video of all time, Meatloaf's I Would Do Anything for Love. Have we all seen this masterpiece? Yes? Has everyone seen it? If you haven't seen it, it's a perfect mix between Beauty and the Beast, The Phantom of the Opera, and a whole bottle of fucking Viagra. It is... Am I the only one getting hard from Michael Bay's work? This can't just be me. I thought this was Sorry, guys. It's a very special show, and I
Is he your Michael Bay?
He gave me a Michael Boehner, you know what I mean? These boner jokes are all I got, you guys. I can't get better than this. Anyway, as hilariously bad as that movie was, it did get me thinking, I think we would be better off if a giant meteor were going to come in the world. Right now, the world's going to end from a giant pedophile. Chris, but don't kiss me! Well, okay. Yeah, okay. Giant meteor, giant pedophile. Okay. Well, are you guys psyched about the new war? Yeah? Oh, so you're pro-Ayatollah? Come on, dude. Fucking libtards in here. Hey, I know. Good news. Trump has told us that this war is only going to last about 4 weeks or so. So don't get too comfy with this war now. I'm pretty sure that when he told us it's going to be about 4 weeks, he was actually telling us that that's about when he's going to take out the next world leader by force. And I just kind of imagine him, like, lying on his bed, writing in his diary on his belly, like, January, Venezuela, February, Iran, Ayatollah. March, we'll go to Greenland, maybe. I don't know. Greenland in the spring sounds nice and green. Fucking moron. A lot of folks are worried that this is just a distraction from the Epstein files. But I know it's not that. If you're into this shit as deep as I am, you know this too. They're distracting us from something, sure, but it's much bigger than fucking Epstein. And this is what it is. I'm looking at you, Pam Bondi. Where's the real Jim Carrey? Huh? I know you're fucking high. That's not the real guy. My eyes are fucking wide open. Just like fake Jim Carrey's weird eyes. Is this not in your algorithm, you guys, fake Jim Carrey? Anybody? Have you guys seen that? My algorithm's so fucked up. It's all fake Jim Carrey. I did, though. I had a really great moment with my algorithm this week when it showed me a very particular Louisville influencer getting exposed in the comments. And I use the word exposed because it's the same influencer that exposed his nutsack to us many times on the internet. And if you know, you know, and if you don't, you're lucky.
That's
okay.
Nuts.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hey, are you guys ready to get this show on the road?
Keep it. Wow. I can't believe this. Okay, hey, before we get back into it, today is the 150th anniversary of the Kentucky Meat Shower. You guys know about that? Okay. Of course, here at the show, we have a resident expert on the topic, friend of the show, and Honky Talkin field reporter now, Mick Sullivan. Let's check in with Mick via this special breaking news bulletin, a.k.a. a TikTok video that he took. Here we go. Let's check it out.
In Bath County, Kentucky, this past weekend, hundreds of people gathered to celebrate the 150th anniversary of the infamous Kentucky Meat Shower. There was a street fest, a chance to meet the 150-year-old mystery meat, and I read my picture book about the historic event at the town library. Then everyone walked a few minutes down the road for an event that Project Visionary Kurt Godey has been talking about since the first time I met him in 2018. He called it Reseeding the Skies with Meat. Now, one of the prevailing theories from the 1876 event was that vultures vomited, so it made sense that the vultures showed up too. Luckily, they did not provide the meat. No one really knew how Kurt would do it until a small plane flew over the hungry crowd and dropped hundreds of little pieces of safely sealed beef sticks. Each plastic wrapper was numbered and cleverly folded to create a helicopter effect, which was both safe and kind of beautiful as they descended to the eager crowd. There was excitement and joy and a lot of laughter and a lot of wondering about the mysteries of the past in Owensville, Kentucky on Saturday, February 28th, 2026. And my family was very happy to be a part of it. The actual anniversary is March 3rd, so get to celebrating the 150th anniversary of the Kentucky Meat Shower.
We did it! It's today! So happy Meat Shower Day, and incredible reporting there, Mick. Kentucky is such a place. It just really exists. Now, a quick reminder, Mick's book, The Meat Shower, is available anywhere you buy books, and despite its very horny title, it's a great read for children, mostly, but also for adults. You should check it out. Also, check out Mick's podcast, The Past and the Curious. It's also a great show for kids and for adults. Give it up for Mick.
Hey, does he do meet and greets?
Oh, Casey. Casey. Bless you. All right, hey, are we ready for our next guest, you guys? Yes? This crowd's sticking with us. I love it. All right, let's go ahead and bring her up. Our next guest is the co-founder and general manager of 97.1 WXOX, also known as Art FM, which is a non-commercial radio station dedicated to providing artists and community members access to the airwaves for creative and experimental use. I'm very excited to chat with her about it tonight. Give it up for Sharon Scott. Hit it, boys. Give it up for DJ Casey on those mouth sounds. That was nice. And the Wolfm'n, of course. Now, hi, Sharon. Hi. Thanks for coming. It's good to see you, too. Now, tell me, when and how did you get into the radio, or radio broadcasting in general? Let's go back in time.
Way back in time. Well, the reason I went to the college that I went to is because I went on a tour of the campus and didn't like it very much or whatever. But then I got to the radio station in the basement, and they were like, "You can have a show." And I thought, amazing, this is why I want to go to college. So I went to
These
college.
guys have nothing
for radio.
going on. Yes!
So
Let me in.
that was WRVU in Nashville, Tennessee. So feeling right at home here, the Honky Tonk.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, that station, the college decided they wanted to sell the station, which is a terrible tragedy. Amazing college station was started in this guy's dorm room before the Korean War. Student run the whole time. And then all of a sudden, the administration found out that it was worth a lot of money. So they decided to sell it to the local NPR station, which was such a drag.
Yeah.
But the alumni kind of got together. We're like, we want to save this station. We got everybody rallied up, vice presidents of all these big corporations, CNN anchors. Everybody was like, this is such a great, opportunity for the students. Don't let it go. But it was a done deal. They sold it.
Yeah.
But the great kind of like lining of that story is that I went to a grassroots radio conference to try to help us save the station, and they were like, sorry, it's probably already gone anyway, but there's this great thing happening. It's the LPFM window was going to open up at the FCC, and LPFM means low power FM. So we're kind of small, but still mighty. And there was this opportunity coming up where nonprofits, local nonprofits, could apply for a small spot on the FM dial. And we decided we'd go for it because we already had this nonprofit. We were hoping they were going to give us the old station, but we couldn't get that. So
Now, when was this?
this
about?
is, I don't know, like 15, 16 years ago or something.
Okay.
So we got our group to apply for a license in Nashville, and they got it. So that's WXNA in Nashville. If you guys are down there, go check that out. It's a great
Nice.
station.
Hell yeah.
So kind of like a revival of great community radio in Nashville. But when I was driving back and forth from here to Nashville, I was like, well, maybe we could do one in Louisville too. So I started talking around to people, meeting with folks, kind of thinking about what we really wanted to do. And there weren't any radio stations that, just focused on the art of radio.
Well, and I want to talk about that because you did a master's thesis on radio as an art form.
Oh, well, you
Is
did
that
your
right?
research.
I do my research.
Wow, I'm
I do my
impressed.
research. This. What do you think of a talk show as an art form? Because I have to do some research. It's part
Brilliant.
of
No, this is brilliant. I've loved it. Yeah,
forgot I had that on.
It's all good.
Don't worry about that.
No, it looks good on you.
No, so.
No, it's brilliant. I love what you're doing here. This is so cool.
Well,
for sure.
thank you. I love what WXOX does because it is exploring radio as an art form. And that's kind of an amorphous thing I can't really shape that into a question.
Right.
But what does that mean generally, radio as an art form? It's not just they're playing music,
right.
Especially on WXOX.
Well, the way I kind of started looking at radio art is just really thinking about what does it mean to communicate with so many people at one time instantaneously? And kind of what can you do with that? That's a lot of power. You can do a lot of things with that. You can play great music, and that's awesome. You can talk about the news, the weather, all that is great. But, what can you really do with that? How can you really make people, turn on the radio and be like, what is happening? What is this? Is this thing broken, or are they supposed to be doing this? So just really pushing those kind of boundaries. And then, it's exciting because you can really, get people together to do stuff. You can, there's been some great things. Bob Foss in New York City, he would, Radio Unnameable on WBAI, I think. He would call people together and be like, let's meet at the airport, and we're going to do a welcome party for everybody who's coming to the airport. And so he just put this out to the radio people, and thousands of people ended up showing up at the airport, and they were just giving beads and flowers and all this stuff to the people arriving at the airport. So a really cool happening type of thing. So there's really lots of amazing things you can do with radio, and you can really activate the community to do things on their own. So that's really what we're trying to do.
I love that. I feel like radio has it's gone through a whole lot of changes over time, and you know, it's been this medium that if you're not there right when the thing is happening, you miss it.
Yes.
Which I
right.
kind of I love that, but it's also just a place where weird shit goes down.
That's
like,
for sure.
I'm a big fan of Coast to Coast AM.
Yes.
Are you a Coast to Coast person at all?
No, I have to say I'm
Well, it's
not.
terrible, so I don't blame you.
Okay.
It's a bad show. But what's beautiful about it is they just let them do it.
Yeah.
It's like the craziest shit, the harebrained ideas that people are talking about, and the host is just like, wow, that's really great, Chelsea. The UFO did come in your... It's that kind of stuff. I love it. Now, how do you feel, what do you feel like the current state of terrestrial radio is? Where is it right now in your mind?
Well, that's a really interesting question. And I'll
Yeah.
start kind of going back to when we launched. So we started our station before we were FM. We were online only. And we launched at the Kentucky Center during Idea Festival, had like a pop-up booth there. Janelle Monáe was our first ever sound drop. It was like a pretty great way to start off. And at that time, it was so interesting because we were just going online. We were telling people, get the app, listen online. And they were doing it, but they're like, this is great, but like nobody listens to music online. You know?
Yeah.
And
so
like,
you were just a
and
little
so
early.
yeah, we kind of like were innovative, I guess. But anyway, and it's interesting. So over the course of, been about 14 years since we launched online, and over the course of that time, now I'm like, tune in on the FM, and everybody's like, oh, well, does anybody ever listen to FM? You know, so it's really been an interesting shift since we've done this. But as far as where it is now, I think radio is as powerful as ever. We're not only FM, we're online, so it's not just limited to like local broadcasts, which is cool because we have listeners all over the world tuning in.
Yeah.
And I think radio is healthier than ever. People are listening more because they're doing like podcasts, so they kind of are like getting back into listening. And then they're like, oh, I kind of really want something live and immediate and right now. And people I know playing music I like, you know, responding to the weather or whatever politics. So I think people really like, once they tune into radio, they realize what they're missing.
Yeah,
you know,
I think so too. Because I love a podcast. Whenever people ask me what I'm listening to, I think they're asking about music, and I'm like, oh, I listen to the Ezra Klein show. I just listen to podcasts all day. But the immediacy of radio, like when some shit goes down, you can't. It's like, oh, I can't wait until Monday when I can hear the new episode. You know, like things are much more immediate. And you know, I know that things are shifting around, and I found this quote on the Art FM website last night that I found super interesting. It says, now that the internet has become an adequate provider of music, news, and religious programming, radio may finally find some space for self-reflection and artistic growth. So is that kind of
I love that.
the mission
for sure,
of WXOX?
Well, you know, our mission is to provide access to the airwaves for people to get on air, to do what they want, experiment with it, you know, just play a song for your friend, whatever it might be, but just letting real people be a part of the media landscape is like just what's so important to us. And then we just really are encouraging people to look at radio as an art form, not just, again, conveying other art forms. So yeah, I mean, I think that really is, you know, definitely what we're doing. We don't necessarily always know what we're doing, you know, we're just kind of waking up every day and dealing with the situation and what's going on, and it is that immediacy. And yeah, I mean, it's just it's a beautifully powerful art form, I think, and it's really exciting to me. To me, I don't even know what's going to happen every day I turn on the radio, so it's cool. And I mean, I think that if you think about other radio stations that play kind of the same thing all the time, or you always know you're going to hear this kind of music or whatever, I think those kind of stations are the stations that are actually killing radio because it's so boring, or all the commercials or that kind of thing. So I don't think the medium of radio is dying, but I do think that there are forces that are almost killing it.
Yeah,
out there.
and I think it I don't want to shit on any local radio stations or anything like that, but I think that sometimes those independent radio stations see that, you know, listenership is declining or whatever, so they move toward, well, let's just play those same songs a lot more often and let's have less freaky weirdo shit. And I think that's the wrong move.
I agree.
I think let the big radio stations do their thing, and you got to kind of weather the storm for a while, and then you come up with you're in a new space, you know,
Yes.
and I think that's what you guys are doing.
That's what
I
we're
think
trying to
that's
do.
really cool.
Yeah.
Now, personally, I believe that not everything is meant to make tons of money, and you know, some things have to be done because of love and art and connection and things like that.
Yeah.
And I think you know, I think that the radio space that you guys are in is kind of it's working in that zone.
Yeah.
So I think it's very
amazing.
important.
No, it is. It's amazing. The community that has developed there, it's, you know, you plant seeds, you till the garden, you make sure it's got water and sunlight and all that stuff, but you can still just be so amazingly surprised at what grows there. And that's kind of how I've been with this. I just, you know, Sean and I, he's our technical director, also my husband. It's family radio as it can be. Our little son Max has helped bring the whole station up. And then it's just become like even bigger family, from the board members to the DJs to the listeners. And it's just really beautiful to see how people like meet at the station. We've got people of all ages, all backgrounds, multiple languages.
How many shows do you guys have going? And it's 24/7 programming.
24/7, yeah.
How many shows are on right now? Like, I know it's a lot.
Yeah, it's somewhere around 80 plus radio shows, 120 DJs hosting those.
It's amazing.
All volunteers.
And
yeah.
a bunch of them, how many radio DJs are in the room tonight? WXOX in the house! Well, and a lot of the people who are hosting these shows are the weirdest fucks I know.
Tell me about
No, there are so many great artistic people expressing themselves on WXOX in so many cool ways.
Yes,
and
this is true.
I've just been tuning in more than ever this week, doing the research, checking it out, and I've heard some of the weirdest shit of my life. And I love that. And I also love the fact that I heard it and it's over. It might be archived somewhere, but I don't care. It just happened to me.
That's
and
the
it's
beauty
like,
of it.
What was that?
Yes,
You know?
that's what I love about it too. And it's, yeah, like I said, you just never know what's going to happen, what they're going to do. I mean, these people, yeah, they have a lot of personality. If they're coming on radio, they're going to have a lot of personality. They all have something they want to say. It's almost always amazing, you know, but it's a great team. And like, they meet each other and then they form bands, or they realize they're all visual artists and they pull together an art show, or we just had our 10-year anniversary. Yay! 10 years on the FM, that is. And yeah, it was such a great party at the Columbia Theater. We had all these amazing bands, and our crew, you just wouldn't even believe. Like, it was just like an army of people making this thing happen. And that's just like, yeah, it's amazing.
I love it. Now, you guys are a nonprofit.
We are.
As far as what I know, that means you don't make a profit. I don't know beyond that what that means, but I do know that there are ways to support WXOX. So how can people do that?
Okay, so we are 100% listener supported, which is kind of not really known. People think we get grants or money from the city or something like that. We don't. We've tried. I don't know why, but that hasn't worked out.
Yeah.
Politics, I don't know. But
they're like, artsy fartsy radio.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Don't want that.
Yeah, they don't get it. But anyway, but our supporters are amazing. So it's 100% listener supported. And usually we tell people to wait till September sometime for Give for Good Louisville. It's a big day. Everybody should support a nonprofit on that day, whether it's our nonprofit or another nonprofit. Please do that. It's a really big day for nonprofits. And to prevent us from having to ask on air every single day, please give us money, we focus all of our fundraising on that one day. And it's pretty crazy how the community shows up for us.
So your fundraising drive is not a quarterly, week-long slog that I have to listen through.
No,
Okay,
we're not
it's
gonna
just
do that
one
to
day
you.
where you're
Sorry.
like, this is you do like a telethon.
Yeah, and it's really fun, and we have like a kind of like a lock-in thing at the station with DJs are on air 24 hours. It's a big party. I'll come down. We're down on Breckenridge Street, and usually 100 Proof Happy Hour will bring some bands, you know. Yeah, so.
Hell yeah.
So it's really fun, and you know, and then of course people can give throughout the year. We don't turn you away if you want to give. There's a PayPal button on our website, donate link, all that stuff. We've got a few businesses that support us, do underwriting, but they're all local businesses. They all are listeners too. So we're like as grassroots as you can possibly get.
Well, then that leads me to my last question. How do I raise money for this? We aren't making any.
I don't know. I don't know.
Those guys aren't getting paid.
Yeah, well, I know the feeling. Okay.
Before I let you go, you
I have
you
presents.
brought something.
Yeah, okay. First of all, I think you need a little more female energy on this stage.
You are so right.
Right? Am I right, ladies? Okay, so I made you a candle.
You made it?
Yeah, well, I saw you had this other. Is that Hank?
It's a George Jones.
Oh, George Jones. Right. Maybe
George
Hank's-
Jones as Mother Teresa
Okay,
or
well,
something. I'm
this
not
is
sure.
Lila Downs coming to join the stage. I hope you like Lila.
Lila Downs.
Yes.
All right.
Mexican.
Lila Downs.
Well, and I'm lighting this candle. I just have to let you all know. I'm lighting this candle just in honor of everybody and in thought, just thinking of everybody who is having to deal right now with being scared, that their families are being torn apart, that they're going to lose their home, that they might be put in detention and treated really horribly. And just thinking about all those people who are scared right now, who are hurting right now, and maybe are isolated from their family and loved ones. So just want to kind of like...
Hell yeah. So that's the fuck ice candle.
That's the... There you go.
I love it.
Should I light George while we're here? I don't know.
Yeah, you might as well light them all.
Oh,
Let's do
see
some
if I can
candle
get-
magic.
There we go. Yeah.
Fire is the opposite of ice.
That's right. Oh, hey. Love
See,
it.
is it Casey? God.
That's good. You got a good crew
I
here.
know.
These
It's
are great.
it's really something.
This has been a great show, and I just want to say it was a really hard act to follow. Let's give it up for Bonny Prince Billy again and the crew.
That was great.
Great band. Yeah, he's been so supportive of the station. He periodically does a radio show. He used to do a regular show. I don't know if you knew that. But comes on, does live performances, just great big supporter of our station and this whole music community. So that is really amazing. We just got to thank Will
we
so
love
much for
that. Didn't realize that was.
Okay, so and then let's see. Do you wear things besides cowboy hats?
Yeah, I'm a hat
okay,
guy.
so you can have a baseball
Oh,
cap.
nice.
Okay, I got something to throw out to the audience. Can I do that?
Yeah,
And then we
hell
get
yeah,
hurt?
throw
Okay,
shit at 'em.
Okay. Okay. I want to knock the lights out. I'm not very good at this.
It's
Look out.
hard to. That was a good one.
Okay, that was good. I'm getting
That was
the hang
pretty
of it.
good.
There we go. Okay, all right, good.
That was
catch.
pretty good, no
Wow.
cap.
Okay, fun. Okay, I got more audience participation. There you go. Don't let it catch on
More for
fire.
the
or anything.
audience.
Okay, this is fun. Have you seen this thing? Has anybody
this
seen this?
Okay, this is a phone. I'm not that young.
Anybody
I'm
remember
young,
these?
but I'm not that. Yeah, is it a rotary dial phone?
Watch out. Okay, I just learned about this, so I had to get one. The nickname is a tattle phone. You heard about this? So they're supposed to be for weddings, and you can put them out, and people can leave messages for the bride and groom. But some teacher found out about this, and she was sick of the kids tattletaling to her, so she's tell it to the tattle phone. So I kind of like that.
Amazing. So does it record little messages?
Yes. So what I'm gonna put those. See, we'll put this. I don't know, where can we put it?
Maybe over by the merch.
By the
table.
merch.
Yeah,
Good
we'll
idea.
do that.
Yeah, you're thinking. See.
As long as people don't come up here, because I'll have to fight them.
We'll put this over by the merch. And do you want to give them a topic that they should? Just a short. It's got to be a short.
Form, just like your radio station.
Okay. I
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
that's
Okay.
better, Chris.
All right,
That's
so
a good idea.
Whatever you guys want to say to the phone, say it to the phone, and then we'll be able to take it back to the station. We can play it on air, so that'll be really fun.
Ooh,
You guys can all be radio stars.
So
right?
keep it PG-13.
It
no?
does. You're gonna get you're gonna get axed if you cuss, if you know the seven dirty
keep-
words. Don't say those.
That's why I don't have a show on
Yeah.
WXOX.
Yeah.
I can't keep it in.
I-
Well, all right. I love that we're going to play some telephone. I can't wait
Okay.
to hear that on the radio. Sharon, thank you so
Yes,
much for being on the
this
show
has been so
today.
much fun.
Guys,
Thank
give it
you.
up for Sharon Scott and Art FM.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Art FM is on 24 hours a day,
That's
97.1, or you can listen online. It's
Don't
fantastic.
miss a beat.
Don't miss a beat. All right, Wolfies, let's play some end of the world songs. Get me over there.
How's it going, guys? Hi. Are we having fun? I said, are we having fun? I love when I have to dig it out of you. All right, Well, as far as I understand it, you can't have the end of the world without a little bit of Creedence. They've been ushering in the apocalypse for like 60 years, so. I see a bad moon rising. I see trouble on the way. I see earthquakes and lightning. I see bad times today. Don't go around tonight unless I'm about to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. I hear hurricanes are blowing. I know the end is coming soon. I hear rivers overflowing. I hear the voice of rage and ruin. Well, don't come around tonight, 'cause it's about to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. All right. Hope you got your things together. Hope you are quite prepared to die. Looks like we're in for nasty weather. One eye is taken for an eye. Well, don't go around tonight, 'cause it's about to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Yes, and don't go around tonight. It's about to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Thank you. Casey, can I have a little less guitar, just a touch less? Now,
Just a little guitar.
just a little foreshadowing, baby. Now, of course, we have Judge Dan presiding, and there he is, Judge Dan.
Judge Dan.
Gary, give me a spotlight on Judge Dan, please. Judge Dan, how did we do on that last song? 9 out of 10.
It's about to score a 9. Judge Dan.
Now, Judge Dan, I spray that wig every week to make sure that lice don't grow. Do you have lice? You have to tell me if you do. Okay, I'll spray it.
Dangerous business.
Very dangerous. Casey, you're on fucking fire tonight.
That is also the opposite of ice.
Ah. Okay, guys, let's do this. Let's do this Nashville classic. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why does the sun go on shining? Why does the sea rush to shore? Don't they know it's the end of the world? 'Cause you don't love me anymore. Why do the birds go on singing? Why do the stars glow above? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when I lost your love. I wake up in the morning and I Why everything's the same as it was. I can't understand, no, I can't understand how life goes on the way it does. Why does my heart go on beating? Why do these eyes of mine cry? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when you said goodbye. Why does my heart go on beating? Why do these eyes of mine cry? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when you said goodbye. All right, Judge Dan, we fucking nailed that. I know we nailed 8.1.
Judge Dan in the court of tonk. In the criminal justice system.
I don't know if I agree with Judge Dan on that. 9 on the Creedence song? Okay, I know Judge Dan just likes, he likes Creedence. That must be what it is. Is that correct?
Creedence.
Judge Dan is trashy, okay. Hey, I think it's time to bring back Bonny Prince Billy and the band. Are they out there? Are they out there? Here they are. Here's some of them. Come on up here, guys. Give it up one more time for Bonny Prince Billy, everybody. Hey, man.
Back to Doomsday.
Back to Doomsday. Who picked it? You picked this theme, I think. Did you or did I? I think you picked this song, and then I was like, oh, good, the end of the world. That's relevant and soon. Okay, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
We read in all the papers of the things that will come. Someone may get mad enough to drop an atom bomb. If one should fall nearby, well, while you're sailing through the sky, just sit back, enjoy the ride, and bid the world goodbye. Relax and take it easy. You know what I mean. Don't be nervous, don't get excited. It may all turn out to be just a dream. Well, if you should come home late one night and find a stranger there, hugging up to your little wife, let on that you don't care. Don't stomp around and make loud noises like a jealous husband would. She will say that you are wrong, that you misunderstood. Relax and take it easy. garage is on fire. There's no reason you should run to save the family car. Now just walk, don't run, and telephone me, the insurance man. Ease your conscience, pray for rain, stand back and warm your hands. Oh, relax, relax and take it easy. You know what I mean. Don't be nervous, don't get excited. It may all turn out to be just a dream.
That's not bad. What are you guys doing every Tuesday? Hey, all right, Judge Dan, what do you think? Gary, hit him. 69, all right.
Judge Dan.
It took him 3 songs to get to 69. Usually the judge is there on the second song, but I knew Judge Dan would get there eventually.
Playing hard to get.
But now he's ready for 69. Okay. Okay, we're going to do a Waylon Jennings song that is a good end of the world song. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop the world and let me off. I'm tired of going round and round. I play the game of love and loss. So stop the world and let me off.
My dream is shattered, don't you see? 'Cause you no longer care for me. I miss the wonder of your kiss. How could you do me like this? Stop the world and let me off. I'm tired of going round and round. I play the game of love and loss. So stop the world and let me off.
That last solo there is what you get when you get a bunch of jazz players. It's the space, you know? You gotta leave space. It's the moments between the notes. That's jazz, baby. Give it up for those guys one more time. That was so cool. All right, I can't let this very cool crowd out of this room without listening to this Aerosmith song.
Introducing Steven Tyler Lance Walker Gill.
Could stay awake just to hear you breathing, watch you smile while you are sleeping, while you're far away and dreaming. I could spend my life in this sweet surrender. I could stay lost in this moment forever. Every moment spent with you is a moment I treasure. Don't wanna close my eyes, don't wanna fall asleep, 'cause I miss you, babe, and I don't wanna miss a thing. 'Cause even when I dream of you, the sweetest dream would never do. I still miss you, babe, and I don't wanna miss a thing. Lying close to you, feeling your heart beating, and I'm wondering what you're dreaming, wondering if it's me you're seeing. And then I kiss your eyes and thank God we're together. I just wanna stay with you in this moment forever, forever and ever. Don't wanna close my eyes, I don't wanna fall asleep, 'cause I miss you, babe, and I don't wanna miss a thing. 'Cause even when I dream of you, the sweetest dream we never do, I still miss you, babe, and I don't wanna miss a thing. Well, I don't wanna miss one smile, I don't wanna miss one kiss. Well, I just wanna be with you, right here with you, just like this. That's what I'm talking about, Lighter. I just wanna hold you close, feel your heart so close to mine. Judge Dan, where he at?
Judge Dan. In the criminal justice
That's
system.
a really well-drawn middle finger.
Gotta hand it to you.
Casey. Did you draw that because you cried? Did you cry when we did the Aerosmith song, Judge Dan? Oh man, what a fun show. Did you guys have fun tonight? Me too.
And now,
Too.
Tyler Lance Walker Gill plays a little guitar.
Oh, Casey, I love you so much. Well, thanks for coming out tonight. I hope you liked the show. You're welcome. It didn't cost your ass a dime. Think about that. Except for the tips, which, you know, thank you for that. You guys tipped pretty well. Did you guys all get to the tip jar? We know if you didn't. I'm watching. And I know that it's a school night, and I know you gotta go. So before you do, let me tell you one more time. Hey, give it up for my wife up there. Spotlight. Did they tip well the second time around? Yeah, they did. You usually don't say that because it's usually not true. That's right. Okay. Hey, thanks a lot. Well, I really do appreciate that you came out to celebrate some shit you probably never heard before. Hey, thanks a lot. Well, I hope to see you next week, but hope that you don't text me asking me, hey, is the show happening next week? Yeah, we do this every fucking week, you guys. If you're new here, we do this shit every week. It's killing me. No, it's pretty fun. Hey, next week we have Dewey Kincaid and Amy Yabao. It's going to be a great show, so we'll see you next Tuesday, right? Hey, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. I got a broken heart. That's all I've got. You made me cry, and I cried a lot. I lost your love, honey. Thanks a lot. How about Woody Woodman C on the Woody Woodman keys?
Pretty good show, boys. Pretty good show.